were the targets of attempted kidnap, which is such a weird thing to even vocalize, but it happened. And I want to share that story with you in an effort to raise awareness as to what signs to look for and to just encourage parents to be more aware.
They check the security footage, they do the whole thing. By the way, the couple that she accused, they become somewhat famous because then people online are starting to talk to them or talk about them because they think this is the two that tried to kidnap her kid. It wasn't true. The cops went back and looked at it. She made it up, it looks like, for followers. I don't know, for views.
My God.
Yes. So luckily, at least she is being charged, and you should be. I mean, you should get in a lot of trouble for that. This is like 2 steps beyond the calling. This whole Karen thing started with people calling 911 and saying, "I'm going to report you because you're black. I'll win this, and you'll lose, whatever." That's how this all started. The guy with the dog in the park or whatever, or I guess she had the dog in the park. That's how this started. Some places, San Francisco said, "We're not even going to let you, if you call 911 because you want to report a black guy or whatever and it's not warranted, then we're going to get you in trouble." If you fake your kid's attempted kin with something feel good, kid gets a Make-A-Wish granted, right? He's got cancer, and so you do the Make-A-Wish thing where it could be whatever your wish is. He decides to get some of these gifts and give them to other kids. That's his wish.
Understands that this was a wish. It could be for him to ask for something. I think he also knows how important and how special it is to give back. We have asked him a million times, and he's always maintained that this is what he wanted to do.
And from Detroit, they said music, they have bands and amusement parks.
Man, here's my
It's
top.
been around for 100 years. I look, nobody's castrated, nothing.
people that they say could help in case of an emergency. I thought they were going to say, oh, they must be secretly sizing us up to see if we look suspicious or whatever.
Right.
No, it says that they're looking to see who can help in case of an emergency. Hey,
Makes sense.
but that doesn't, when you go sit in the exit row,
What does that have to do with the big feet?
they're not like, well, because I'm going to tell you about the big feet.
Arizona,
Journey's,
This all ties together.
Arizona
Journey said I had to hurry. I'm going to tell you what the new big feet are. I'm going to
Mine's
tell
more
you.
like double hockey pucks.
You're going to have to explain that to people who
Fine,
have
you
not
can
heard
be. I mean, an image in your
I
head.
feel
There you
like
go.
that's very straightforward.
Yeah, see, you know,
Career growth opportunities, same day job offer. All business, all. So unbelievable.
Spectrum Business, 833-919-2129.
Geico presents Motorcycle Word of the Day. Today's word is gremlin. Is a gremlin an unknown and persistent mechanical issue? Or is it something large that gets caught in our teeth? Open. As in,
Man, I stopped singing 80s about right. Keep getting gremlins in my teeth.
see? Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
If you've got a personal auto insurance question, you could talk to a cab driver, although the policies he recommends might include avoiding the interstate, beating traffic by taking the back roads, and only making left turns when absolutely necessary. Or you could talk to your local Geico agent, whose policy is to use their expertise to navigate your insurance, finding the best route to help you save money on insurance for your home, car, and more. And as an added bonus, you'll be able to avoid traffic jams and potholes entirely. To find a Geico agent near you, visit geico.com/local.
KBIL and KBIL HD1 Highland Park.
Home to the 2-minute promise.
TFW's alternative off 1037.
An Odyssey station.
Watching the clock, it's 4 o'clock. It's got to stop. Till noon, take no more. She practices her
Slim Fast, Jeremy and Julian, Slim Fast going to tell us right now, is there a correlation between shoe size and penis size? You always thought there were, but now he has scientific facts to back it up.
Well,
Man,
I've got
what a day.
the new one. This is science has actually backed something up, but it's not the feet. There's like a scientific one that has been backed up now. That's not to say that the feet thing isn't, because again, like we mentioned earlier, it stands to reason. I've got a friend. Yes, like special order shoes, you know? And so the whole time we were kids, we were like, I wonder, right? It's got to be.
What do you special order them?
Like, they usually don't carry them in the store, so we usually have to buy them online.
What size?
I think it's 14 and a half or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But in high school, we asked his girlfriend. He had walked away. We were having like a, we were partying, we were drinking out in the woods or whatever, and he walked away. One of my friends asked her and said, hey, just out of curiosity, is he, and she goes, oh my, yeah. And she was, a little tipsy or whatever, but she's like,
Right.
it's horrible. She's like, he's like an anaconda. I can't have sex with him. I was like, oh, wow, that is a good, and then the next girl he dated, the problem was that she said that, it just wasn't working because of that. Now, I understand that that's a problem in the sense that, he wanted to have sex with his girlfriend, obviously, and she wasn't enjoying that, so they had to find other ways around it. But to have that going around about you, that's a pretty good rumor to have going on. Like, well, it just, I hope you're okay with really big penises, because he has apparently a really big penis. Well, it's not.
Is that a challenge for women?
I don't know.
What? No, I don't think so. I mean, it depends on the woman. Every woman has
Everyone's different.
preferences.
Okay, what about these women?
Truly no answer here.
No.
But there are women who say that I know they always say size doesn't matter, whatever, but there are women who are at least openly
It doesn't
say.
matter, but I was just curious if you'd be like, oh, they say that person's too big, I would give it a shot.
Again.
Maybe. I'll say maybe. I'll say maybe.
That seems like a decent challenge, Like something like if somebody said, oh man, that woman, she's so good in bed, she just destroys guys, right? I'd be like, man,
Let me try.
give it a shot, let's see what happens, right?
It's like fear
Give it a
factor.
shot. Yeah.
I didn't. I think Laz was trying to put ourselves, men, into
But
a
Jeremy
woman's
just
position.
said-
I know. Tons of girls, I guess, talking
Right.
about you. Yeah? Oh yeah.
Sure.
I'll find out this weekend. Well, it's not your feet, it's your nose.
What?
Men with big noses have larger penises, science reveals. This research revealed that there are about 30% guys like who have large noses. Now, also, so I was thinking like, does this count if it comes your eyeball right here?
Yeah.
They got a picture of Barry Manilow there, and you can see that's where they're measuring,
Yeah.
and that's, I guess, how you figure it out. So it's not
That's the same size as your penis, or just...
So it means that it will be larger. They give a breakdown here. If your nose is 22 inches, then your penis would be over 5 inches, okay?
22 inches?
Sorry, 2.2 inches. Jesus Christ, that would be a big
That
nose.
was like 22 inches for 5 inches. Man, it is going to be obvious to women that I am not. And not something they need to bring home. I am bad. And it's going to be too, because it felt like it might be accurate. I was like, God damn, this is bad.
It's just destroying cities.
Well, and if 2.2 is so big, they're just saying that it's over 5 inches. I mean, gosh, it's going to be tough. Also, I don't know. I guess you could look at a guy and see kind of if I nose goes from here to there. Yeah, farther.
This looks like yours might be a couple inches.
So is tip of the nose?
Yeah, so, yeah,
Okay.
here, you want to see
I'm trying
Manilo's
to figure
picture?
out like which
Right
way.
from the corner of his eye up here,
Straight down
and then
to the
straight
tip.
out there, that's like 1.9 inches correlates to about 4.5 inches, and then 1.7 inches is about 4 inches.
So how is this determined by science or just like women saying that?
Well, I mean, they said scientists did it. I mean, they're the ones measuring them. They did it in Japan. There were experts who were measuring the stuff, apparently. They said it may come down to
Sounds right to me.
exposure of key hormones called androgens that were exposed to in the womb. So levels in pregnancy are thought to affect the size of some body parts, and they now think
Couple
that it could
inches,
be-
I told you.
I'm looking at their nose.
The nose and the big feet.
Well, then I would think it's game over, right? I mean,
Right.
they weren't weren't measuring the feeding thing here, which I wish somebody finally would once and for all. But it does say, that this is good news for some people, package size bore no relation to body shape, weight, or age. So if you have a barrel body or a...
Doesn't even make
And
sense.
age doesn't seem like it would make your wiener bigger.
I thought I was worried that they
Why would it make it
smaller.
big? Why would it make it smaller?
I don't know. It's
Nothing
everything
else on you gets smaller.
Well, people get shorter, don't they? A little bit.
their
They start-
spines bends,
Yeah.
but I don't think like their hands
Just
get
seems like
smaller.
It doesn't get smaller over time?
I don't think so.
No, it says that age, there's no correlation between age. They also talk about previous reports of, the big hands, which I've heard this one before. If you take your hands and do this, that's supposed to be...
That's not it?
That, well, I mean, according to this thing, it's, I don't know. Seems about right to me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, I've seen yours.
Bigger
I'm gonna go
hands
with the nose with you. The nose ain't big.
about the nose. Boy, oh boy.
Just gonna be staring at everyone's noses.
Yeah, right?
One of these days, they're going to come up with a way to, make it work for guys. To the penis enlargement. It'll be.
I really don't think women care that much. Like, they're, to some degree, but there's other ways to compensate for a small...
That, but except for the people who have, really small ones. I think if you got a really small, I know, but I'm sure it's one of those things. You almost have to probably talk about it on a date. Like, listen, just so you know, and I don't know what the percentage of those people are that have that issue, but I know there's like a name for it. But those would say yes to the dress. I'm sure they would say, go ahead and give me that injection or whatever it is. But if they came out tomorrow and said, we can make it bigger and beautiful and shinier and the whole thing, we're too old. We're too old for it. You can't do it now. That's a young man's game.
I gotta tell you, nobody cares about shine.
Right. You know what I mean? Metaphorically, shinier, brighter, but just a better thing. If it was available when we were 20, come on. Probably would have. You're talking about hockey pucks over here. I
know it's fine. I'm just, I think...
I mean, you just took gas station...
You all told me to, so I did.
But I know, but you're saying like it's normal to want to enlarge it. I'm like, no, because you
did it for the show, okay?
You have an inferiority complex about everything.
True.
Look, man, you're fine. You've never been without a girlfriend. Nobody's ever said, I can't date you because of your penis size. You're fine.
It's a beautiful heart to heart.
Right. I mean, my God, you're fine. Plus, apparently all your girlfriends bring in toys and these things that everybody can be. Can you do it?
Tex-Mex grill, that big Cinco de Mayo party. Well, all kinds of great jamming food in there.
It's so sad. Like, my boyfriend's the same way. Like, there's no food in his fridge. So if I go over there, I know I'm not gonna have breakfast. I'm not gonna have lunch or anything unless I bring something. But like, my fridge is full. Yeah.
Are the majority of your meals that you make or meals that you get somewhere?
When I'm at his place?
No, just in life.
Oh, I make.
You make the vast majority?
Yeah. Yeah. He doesn't cook. He's also on keto, so then, there's not really a lot you can eat.
Yeah.
But still, man, like, you can cook other stuff.
They lost. So today we honor the sacrifice of firefighters that we've lost way too soon. And we show the respect.
Seas.com.
Hey, it's Jeff K, and I know you listen to Zosco. products they wash only once a year or less frequent.
Your one-stop steel shop for all you need in the metal game. With those complete metal building.
A full tune-up on your air conditioning system.
Some things just go better together.
Starting at $99, our interior and exterior detailing packages will have your ride looking like it just rolled.
At Reliant Air Conditioning, we provide comfort to homeowners who don't want to be taken advantage.
Conditions apply.
Looking to trade for a new Ford?
For a moment I thought
I ride around, go to read.
It's gone. It starts Wednesday.
Brought to us by Wallace Spray Foam and Ameritex Concrete Services, online at wallacesprayfoam.com. Tonight, mostly clear skies, your overnight low of about 51. Wednesday, looking nice, sunny skies, a high of 76. Right now, 70 degrees in the ranch listening area. All right, about 30 minutes after 4 o'clock, of course, coming up tonight, another round of Texas Trivia, Railhead Smokehouse in Willow Park. It's going to be a fun one. Starts at 5 p.m. Signing up, folks. Heck, they may be out there right now signing up, folks. Get there early because you're going to want to be a part of this. Great range prizes on the line. You versus another member of the audience answering some pretty ridiculous questions, quite honestly, and whoever gets the most of them right out of 5 wins the prize. It is fun. I'm not kidding, folks. It is a lot of fun. Just like being on a live game show, except you're amongst your family and your friends. And, of course, following that, we're going to have some live music on the patio. It's going to be a beautiful night, so come hang out with us. Railhead Smokehouse in Willow Park for another round of Texas Trivia, brought to you by Shoot Smart, Into the West Unique Home Furnishings, and Schaefer Outfitter. Looking ahead, though, there is a big concert coming up June the 5th.
Before you retire, before you send the kids to
For Quick Trip, QT. More than a gas station.
Whether it's audio that makes you move, think, or cheer.
It's all here.
Odyssey. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on motorcycle insurance. Sorry to interrupt your jams, murder mystery podcasts, or motivational beach noises, but we got something else you might like to hear. It's called cash. That's the sound of an extra $250 after your first 10 deliveries with Uber Eats. That's right, an extra $250 on top of all the other cash you'll make during those first 10 deliveries. If that sounds good, visit t.uber.com/extra $250. Uber Eats, deliver with us. Limited time offer, terms apply. See t.uber.com/extra $250 for more details.
Check out the new Netflix show, Jupiter's Legacy, an epic superhero drama spanning decades and navigating the complex dynamics of family, power, and loyalty. No legend lives forever. Jupiter's Legacy premieres on Netflix this Friday, May 7th.
This hour of music is sponsored by Jupiter's Legacy, Friday on Netflix, Alt 1037.
Slim Fast, Jerry and Julie are here. More importantly, our friend Nick Wright from FS1. And Nick, I have something for you.
Oh, what a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, I think you'll be excited about this. So you had said that you could dunk a basketball, that you're an athlete in high school.
Yeah,
and that,
not that I currently can dunk, but that I have dunked, and in high school I could.
Right, and then you said the mayor of Kansas City was a witness to this.
Yeah, he's verified.
Right, and so crazily enough, one of our listeners, Owen, in Kansas City, ended up running into the mayor.
Oh, great. Vindication.
Right, well, here you go. So he sent us this video.
Nick Wright, dunk a basketball. I have never seen Nick dunk a basketball. Maybe something's changed since he was about 17 or 18, but for now, I'm going to say no.
Wow, couldn't hear that? Pretty cut and dry. Here, wait.
Nick Wright, dunk a basketball. I have never seen Nick dunk a basketball. Maybe something's changed since he was about 17 or 18, but for now, I'm going to say no.
So that's Owen and the mayor of Kansas City saying Nick Wright haven't dunked a basketball.
All right. Well, oh man, I hate to do this because I do like Quentin. I believe he just had his first child. I've always hoped he would win re-election. But if you played that twice now, if you play it a third time, I think there is a pretty clear dead giveaway that this is rehearsed, produced, and fraudulent. And not fraudulent on your guys' behalf, but on the...
I have never seen Nick dunk a basketball. Maybe something's changed since he was about 17 or 18, but for now, I'm going to say no.
Okay.
That's the third time, so...
Yes, so I'm just going to ask the audience, and they can listen and think with an open mind. This is the mayor of a major metropolitan American city. You have a man on the street walking up to him, supposedly in real time, with a video camera, and asks him an objectively speaking absurd question. Do you hear any pause from the mayor? Do you hear any wait? Pardon? What's the question?
I've never seen Nick dunk a basketball. Maybe something's changed.
No, he doesn't seem to have any doubt.
The guy, yeah, which makes me think the question was coming, which makes me think Owen saw the mayor was like, crazy question. You went to school with Nick Wright, didn't you? He's like, oh, yeah. That was my buddy, great athlete. And he's like, oh, okay, could he dunk? And the mayor's like, believe it or not, I think he could. And I'm not sure, but I think I remember that. And no one's like, oh, man.
No, it felt to me like he's like Owen said, hey, Mr. Mayor, I got a question for you. Do you mind going on video with me real quick? It's about Nick Wright. And he was like, sure. I'm friends with Nick. And then he said, can Nick dunk? And there was hesitation because Nick can't. No, like, maybe. Played basketball. He was good. Nah, I don't ever see if a man was he good at basketball. There was nothing. He just said absolutely not.
Well,
confidently, too.
Very confidently. I thought if anything changed at all, like if it was edited, it could have been that he asked him, hey, you know Nick Wright? And he goes, who? And he's like, Nick, he says on TV, he says he went to school. He's like, oh, maybe.
That you know is not true. He ended up winning by a relatively comfortable margin. Otherwise, I would, take personal credit for his final push to victory. So obviously, that's not true. And it should be noted, I have never claimed I was a great basketball player, like you just said. I was a good basketball player who happens to be a great natural athlete. So despite standing just a hair over 6 feet tall, I could at one point dunk a basketball. I don't know why the mayor... Listen, the mayor's got a lot on his mind, and it should be noted he did graduate a year before me. So it's possible that he was not witness.
Wait, but you told us